So before starting to this lecture, first we will see what are the quality control tools. There are 7 quality control tools. By using that we are solving the quality problems and we are controlling the quality of a product in a prescribed manner. So first one is tool for the quality control is a Pareto chart. Second, scatter diagram. Third one is a check sheet. Fourth one is a histogram. Fifth one is a cause and effect diagram. Also it is called as a fishbone diagram or Ishikawa diagram. Then sixth one stratification. Seventh one is a control chart. So among these all 7 quality control tools, we are focusing on the last one, that is a control charts. So control charts is a graphical representation of the collected information. The information may pattern to measure quality characteristics or judged quality characteristics of samples. It detects the variation in processing and warns if there any departure from the specified tolerance limits. In other words, the control chart is a device which specifies the state of statistical control, a device for attaining statistical control, and a device to judge whether a statistical control has been attained or not. So by using these control charts, all this information we will get to solve the quality control problems. So if you consider the control charts, there are some types of charts, and these types of charts are depend on types of data we are getting whenever we are doing the measurements of the parts. So what are the types of data that we have discussed in a first part? Now based on this data we are getting two types of chart. One is a variable charts, it is based on the variable data, and second one is a attribute charts, it's based on the attribute data. So variable data is the continuous data where we are doing the actual measurements of the dimension of a specified part, and attribute data just we are checking the conformance and non-conformance limit. So based on that we are getting two types of charts, that is variable charts and attribute charts. So example for the variable charts are X bar, R and sigma charts. So X bar, R charts are used in a combination for the control process. X bar chart shows the centering of the process, that it shows the variation of the average of the samples, and R chart shows the uniformity or consistency of the process, that is it shows the variation in the range of samples, and sigma chart shows the variation of the process. So the control charts builds up the reputation of the organization through customer satisfaction. So these control charts ensure the product quality level. And attribute charts are P chart, NP chart, C chart, U chart. So these are based on the conformance and non-conformance. Means either we are getting the defective products or non-defective products. Based on that we are getting these attribute charts. So what types of data are required in a variable chart? In this we require the variable data, means measured values of a characteristics. So in earlier we had discussed the what is meant by variable data, means we are measuring the actual dimension, length, height, width. So all the dimensions are measured by using a precision measuring instruments, and we are noting the data, and based on that we are plotting the control charts for the variable data. In attribute data we are getting the information by using a go and no go gauge. Either the go gauge is passing or not, and no go gauge is passing or not passing. Based on that we are getting the attribute data, that is a conformance or non-conformance, means either the product is a defective or it is a good product. So where we are using this variable chart, means field of application. Control of a individual characteristics, means either length, width, all the individual characteristics we can control by using a variable charts. And attribute charts These are used for the control of proportion of a defectives or number of defectives or number of defects per unit. So the conformance and non-conformance gives the defect and defective product, and these we can control by using this attribute charts. Sorry. So what are the advantages of using these charts? So first advantage in these variable charts are provides maximum utilization of information available from the data. So whatever the information we are getting, this information if we plot on this charts based on the two limits whatever we are getting, that is the upper control limit and lower control limit, based on that we are getting the information that how much whatever the values we are getting it is falling in between the limits or not, that we are getting by using this variable data. And it provides detailed information on process, average and variation for control of individual dimension. Either we are getting the variation for the individual dimension, then what precaution we have to take to control that variation, that we can get the information by using these variable charts. In attribute charts, the data required are often already available from the inspection records. So in inspection record we are getting by using a go and no go gauge the defective products, and based on that information we can plot the attribute charts. And it is easily understood by all persons since it is more simple as compared to X bar and R chart. So how it is simple from the X bar and R chart, that we are discussing in the next lecture series, but it is easily understood that we are getting only the information either it is product is a defective or not defective. Suppose we are taking the batch of 20 samples, so from that 20 samples how many defectives we are getting, and that defective product whatever we are getting, it is possible to do the rework or not, that information we are getting by using these attribute charts. And it provides overall picture of a quality history, means if we are getting more defective product, then we have to focus on that process what we are following, so that we are more concerned about the quality, and it gives overall the history of a quality. So what are the different measures we have to take to control that quality, that information we will get by using these attribute charts. So as compared to the advantages, it is also having some disadvantages for the variable charts and attribute charts. First disadvantage in variable chart, they are not easily understood unless training is provided. So to plot the X bar, R and sigma chart, we have to give the training to the person who is using the variable charts for controlling the quality, and can cause confusion between control limits and specification limits. So the specification limits are given to the part size and control limits are given to the what types of control limits we have to set. So it will be giving some confusion. So if we avoid that confusion, then it is very good tool to use for the quality control problem. And it is cannot be used with go and no go gauge type gauge inspection, because in go and no go gauge we are not getting the actual dimension. So it is we are not using go and no go gauge, because in variable charts we require the variable data, that is a continuous data we required. So it is not possible that we are using go and no go gauge type of inspection in the variable charts. And in attribute charts, some disadvantages are they do not provide the detailed information for the control of individual characteristics. Means it is giving either the product is defective or not defective. It is not giving any information either whatever the length, width, diameter. So that information we are not getting in the attribute charts. Also do not recognize different degree of defectiveness or what are the weightage of defects. So the defects we can get at any point of time, and these defects can be different. So what is the weightage of the defects for the specific products or number of products, that we are not getting in the attribute chart. Just we are getting that this product is a defective. So in this lecture we have seen what are the types of data we require to plot the control charts. So if you like the video, please stay connected and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.